Welcome back to Sunday League Football, and finally I can now bring you the start of the season. You've been asking for it for so long. The first game of the season is right here, right now, and we're away to Thames Gateway. Now, how should I describe these kids? Well, exactly that. They're much younger than us, in fact about 10 years younger. They're quicker, they're fitter, and the games between us both are always very close. We played each other twice last year, and if you want to see those videos again, or if you're new to the Sunday League series, check them out here. Anyway, enough of that, let's crack on and see today's lineup. Oh yeah, animations are on the go again, and in between the sticks today we've got Sean. Left back is Scottish, right back is Wazza, central defence is Tony and Graham. Just in front of those two we've got Luke and Liam. Then making up the rest of the midfield we've got Nosey on the left, Michael on the right and Kieran in the centre. And then finally leading the way on his own up top it's our all-time goal scorer Nick. Also available to pick from the bench today we've got Connor, Too Good, Sam and Wayne. So there's your formalities done, let's kick off the season. And so it's Thames Gateway with the early pressure as 14 gets around Nosey, but Michael's there to block it and it goes out for a corner. Not the best of corners, but Scottish fails to deal with it. It falls to number 18, he gets it under, fires with the right and that goes over the bar. The goal kick's taken long and high towards the halfway line. Number 10 wins it in the air. It falls to Scottish, but he misses it. He then goes to play it back home, but it's a weak pass. Number 10 intercepts here to get past Tony. He makes his way into the box, has a little look up to try and find number 26, but Graham puts it out for another corner. The corner's whipped in, 35 gets ahead to it, but it goes nowhere near the goal and goes out towards the touchline. Number 26 does well to keep it in here. Wayne's in the way as 26 puts the ball into the far post. Tony gets ahead to it. It falls to our opponent again as he takes a touch, has a little look, fires a shot in there. Scottish gets a foot in there to send it away from 55 and Sean collects easily. More pressure from Thames now, we can't get out of our half as 18 plays it into 90. It's a first time ball to 14. He's got sight of goal and I don't know whether this is a shot or not, but 90's on the end of it. Tony's there to save the day and it goes out to 26. He then manages to get past Graham here as the ball falls to 14. He gets past Wazza but Luke's there to clear it. Luke's clearance reaches Nick who plays it first time out to Michael here as he gets the ball under. He brings it down as he cuts inside, then on the outside to put it through the legs of 35. And now my friends, it's all about acceleration. He pumps the ball forward as he's clear of 35 now. He's got away so quickly that there's no one up there to help him, so he's got a goal away as he makes his way into the box and number 8 completely cleans him out. He doesn't touch the ball and that, my friend, should have been a penalty. Was it given though? Of course not. But as you can see here, number 8 completely takes Michael out before even touching the ball. In fact, I don't even think he touched the ball. But anyway, why am I asking for a penalty anyway? We probably would have missed it judging by the last video. Moving on now, and we're starting to see a little bit more of the ball now as Kieran brings it forward. He's got number 10 pressuring him. As he goes towards that far side, he shrugs him off and then sees the run of Nosey here. Nosey's got some space to run into here as he puts a first time ball into the box. 55 headers it away and now it's a 50-50. I don't know guys, what do you think? Luke is slowly wiping out every single player in our league. Considering he's gone from someone rolling around on the floor all of last season, this could get dangerous. Well, it's our good friend Wayne. Well, actually it's Wayne's younger brother, but on a serious note, we do want a DNA test. Now smile for the camera. Good lad. Right, more pressure from Thames now as 44 gives it to 24. He flicks it over Scottish's head. I'm just thinking about it, what is it with all these high numbers? I know we've got a couple of high ones, but for the most part, it's 1 to 20 as 26 chest down to number 18. He fires with the right, but that's over the bar. Time for a 50-50, which Michael gets the better of. It falls to Luke. He plays it up the line to Nick, who's got plenty of space and time to have a look and put it into the box. He does just that, but it's headed away by our opponent. I don't know his number, but it's probably above 40 or something. Anyway, it falls to Michael, but he's intercepted by 24, but that ball falls to Kieran as he flicks it over 35 and 55, but 43 gets the block in as he fires towards goal. The corner came to nothing, but we find ourselves back out on this near side with Wazza as he throws it into Kieran. Kieran gives it back to Wazza as he puts it first time into the box. It goes over everyone's head and Nick chases as he does well to keep the ball in. On the turn first time, Nick puts it into the box, 44 slices it, it falls to Michael, he puts it past the keeper, but it's also past the post. Unlucky. The corner's whipped in by Nosey. It's won by the head of 35 and it falls to 14 as he makes his way out of the box and on the counter Thames go. He plays it up to 90 who lays it back off to 14 with a first time ball. It's over the top to number 18 who's quicker than most people on this pitch right now and he gets past Wazza. He's in on goal. He fires past Sean. Sean makes the save and it goes past the post and that's a corner. Looks like next week's opponents, Scruttons, have come down to watch us as they get in the way of the corner here. It's whipped in. It goes through a crowd of players. Falls to number 6 I think it is who pokes it past Sean and into the back of the net. And unfortunately, my friends, that's 1-0 to Thames Gateway. And yet again, we let in another corner. So here we go again. That looks like we're opting for the route 1 ball as Scottish fires it up the field here. It bounces in favour of Nick. He's got Michael with him as he takes it away. Pulls the trigger with the right, but that goes wide of the goal. Here we come again now with Michael in the centre of midfield this time as he plays it up to Kieran. Kieran brings the ball forward as he puts it out towards Nosey. Nosey then does our opponent for strength and speed here as he hangs onto the ball. He's been held up by 44 here, but he eventually puts a looping ball into the box. Kieran's running in, but Nick gets ahead of him and the keeper collects easily. Following Following that, half time. You might watch it, but it's now time to wear it. Support your second favourite team by heading over to palmersfc.co.uk to grab your favourite replica kit. Ships worldwide. So we obviously didn't show up in that first half. Let's see if we can make something happen in this second half. We made one substitution at half time, and that was Liam for Connor. So immediately we start on the front foot as Wazza brings the ball forward. He puts a looping ball into the box. Kieran jumps above everyone, but his header goes over the bar. Following that, Thames bring it forward as number 18 puts it up for 90. He heads on for number 26 as he gets ahead of Tony. He twists and turns, it's bobbling all over the place. Sean makes a save but takes out Tony as well. Graham clears it, it hits them on the way through. Sean then rushes out to get the ball, completely wipes the player out, and that, my friends, is a penalty. I'm afraid you can't really argue with that one, to be honest. So our opponent 43 steps up. Despite going the right way and getting a touch to it, Sean can't stop it from going in the back of the net, and that's 2-0 to Thames Gateway now. And so we kick off, and it's Michael that's made a darting run down that right-hand side. Nick spots him out with a ball over the top. Michael picks it up. He gets past number 35 as he breaks into the box. He then puts it across goal as the ball falls to Nick.
Go on, Nick. Oh my God.
Oh my God, indeed. It's really not been Nick's day, I tell you. So here we go again. It's a bouncing ball. Nosey gets the better of our opponent here as he brings it down, plays it back to Nick. Nick then takes a touch, has a look across goal and plays it across to Kieran.
Yes! Come on!
Well, there you have it. Shot from the edge of the box into the back of the net from Kieran. He can't stop scoring. Can we get back into the game? Let's find out. Here's Scottish on this near side, throwing into Nosey. He plays it back to Scottish. Scottish looks up, puts it into the box. Connor's on the end of it, but he can't get a touch, and it goes straight into the keeper's hand. Quick substitution now, and it's Nick that's taking himself off to bring on Too Good. And for missing from 6 yards, we're making Nick wear the pink bib. Anyway, more pressure down this near side as Nosey puts the ball into the far post. Michael gets on the end of it, but the keeper makes another save. And that was Michael's final contribution as he makes way for Sam. And it's instant impact from Sam as he picks up Luke's pass in the centre of midfield here. He looks up, plays it over the top to Connor. Michael's in the way as Connor bears down on goal. Michael continues to be in the way as he fires a shot and keeper makes a fantastic save. He had no right to get it as it was going into the back of the net, but it was great reflexes and a great one-handed save from him. Time for another change now. Because we've made 3 substitutions, Wayne's going to have to miss this one out, but we did ask Thames and they said, yep, you can play for us. Anyway, it's one-way traffic now as Nosey wins his header. Kieran nods it forward on the half volley, fires it with the right, but that goes over the bar. The keeper launches it up to the halfway line. Kieran wins his header with Wayne. He gets the second as well as he puts it over the top to Too Good here. He's in on goal, falls onto his left, which he slices and goes well wide. Here comes Thames on a counter now. It's with number 24, the fastest player on the field. Knowles is struggling to keep up with him, but Connor's having none of it. It kind of reminded me of Solskjaer for United. He weren't going to catch him, so do the next best thing. Meanwhile, here's Connor and number 14 having some handbags. They've actually had previous as well, which you can see in the video when we played them last time. Anyway, Connor goes into the book. That's £10 please, mate. The ball's whipped in from the free kick by number 90. Sean comes off of his line to punch it clear and goes out for a throw. Tactics from Thames now as the ball's kept in the corner by number 28. Luke and Sam go at him and eventually goes out for a throw to us. Then we've got a bit of time wasting as Thames hold on to the ball. Tony chases him, drags him back. Kieran then gets involved by shoving him, and then he takes a final tumble as he trips over Sam. In a very theatrical way, might I add. In fact, I'm pretty certain he doesn't even touch him. But then look, small man syndrome. Sam gets a shove in the back for not doing anything. The ref doesn't see anything, but eventually Luke comes to the rescue. They didn't like that. Anyway, the ref's telling everyone to calm down. Wayne takes the free kick. It's cleared by Scottish, and then... So there you have it, we've gone out and lost our opening game of the season. And rightly so, decisions might not have gone our way, but we certainly had enough chances to put the game to bed. We didn't turn up, and if we're going to win this league, we're going to have to beat some decent teams, including Thames Gateway the second time round. We'll see you in the next one. Welcome back to Sunday League Football, Friday night charity edition. That's right, we've been promoting this match for a while now. It's all in aid of Luke Brewer. And for those that don't know who Luke is a brave little lad who's about to face 10 weeks of radiotherapy over in America. And the aim of this, of course, is to raise as much money for him and his family during that time, which I'm sure you'll agree is a worthy cause.
Oh, what'd you say?
That's much better than that, isn't it?